Hi guys, welcome back to another video on this channel of mine. Okay, girl, where do I begin? Hi, it's been a cool minute. It's been a cool minute. Your girl is back. Girl, I feel like I have done so much soul searching for like 5 lifetimes. Not three, not two, not one, five. 5 lifetimes. But your girl is back. Okay, I have my little Red Bull here, my little and it doesn't matter. I drink my water out of this little cup. It's just drinking is just an event, sis. I have my little chilled Red Bull. So we're gonna go ahead and touch base where I've been, what I've been doing, girl. Just where have I been? Okay. So this is the thing, you guys. If you're an OG subscriber, you already know that I used to do story times, right? Let me tell you guys this. I'm not messing around. Like I'm not saying it just to say it, but truly when you feel that you have reached a point in your life where you can tell people that are like toxic red flags, like you know how to protect yourself and keep certain people away from you, I promise you your life will be the most peaceful. Like obviously like there's going to be like little things that do pop in there, you're like or like people are going to try to drag you in your drama, like into their drama, should I say. But for the most part, sis, life is going to be very peaceful. Okay, so I literally have like no story times. Like the rare like occasions, sis, that I'm actually like, that could be a story time is because people will put me in their drama, and even then I'm quick to de-escalate it, ignore it, or just move stuff to just like no, no thank you, right? But it's something where not only that, for the most part, says when I do my story times, I don't feel like this. I don't feel like I could pop on the camera, put on my little light, and be like, so this happened, you know? I feel like I just don't have it within me anymore. So sis, we're gonna do a shift. I've been thinking about this, and sis, the universe is it just keeps pushing me like do this type of content. And I'm a stubborn ass, okay? I'm a Cancer. So the universe can send me signs and be pushing me, and I can have like dreams and see signs and angel numbers, but I'm stubborn and I'm just like, no, I want to do things my way. But sis, the universe, I'm gonna give her what she wants, okay? And this is what she wants, okay? I have noticed in the last couple of years, different ages, different guys and girls, different background, people just cling on to what I say. And it's become to the point that I'm meeting people like twice my age that I share some stuff with, and they're just looking at me like, how do you know that? How do you know that? You're so many years younger than me. How do you know that? And I'm like, well, because it makes sense. Because X, Y equals Z, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Like, I don't know. So I feel like I just have this gift that people just listen to me and I'm just spitting advice. And literally the way I come up with stuff is because I watch other people, sis. I watch other people. I'm like, how is that gonna turn out? I see how it turns out and I'm like, ooh, it went bad. Like, oof, no thank you. Oh, it went good. Okay, let me take notes. I have never ever been like the jealous one that's like, I want that. No. I'll be like, okay, I want that, but in my twist of my own way, I'll take notes. Or if I see something, I'm like, that looks cool, and then I see someone else do it in a way that like messes up or girl, it just goes bad, then I'll take notes too. And I'll just be like, ooh, that's the way I'm not gonna do it. So I feel like by me just really observing and watching other people, girl, I have been able to save myself from like 85% of things. But there's a little percentage where I get myself into shit and I'm just like, you knew better. Out of all the times I've ever got myself into shit, I knew better. 100%, I knew better. So, sis, without further ado, my next content, little adventure, little thing here on YouTube is gonna literally go back to the OG days. Okay, the OG days, I wanted to be on here and be like a big sis, advice, blah blah blah. And then it slowly went to story times because I was petty, I was young, a lot of craziness was happening. But now we've settled down. We're very aware. We're very zen. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to that OG content. But I want to make it a thing. I want to make it a thing where I want to spare you guys from that little small percentage of things that I messed up. But I already knew in the back of my mind not to do these things, not to go for these people, not to deal with these certain people. And that's how I ended up in really fun situations that just really taught me a lot. That I was just like, thank you for the lesson, universe. Thank you, life. But I really did not need to get burned that damn bad. Like maybe a little burn, like a little ouch, the stove is hot, but not this third degree burn. Like this is not it. So sis, I'm gonna share with you guys like certain stuff that I did where I messed up. And if there's a backstory, I'm going to say it because there's a lot of things that I just feel that if I can save someone from going through it, I'm going to do it. And, for me, it's always been, I can just say that I have never had somebody that I 100% looked up to and was like, I want to be like that, boss, yada yada. I want to be like that, boss, that, blah, blah. I've never had that. Okay. I've always just literally looked internally in myself and just be like, I want to be the boss that I never had looking up to, or looking around and, oh, how people say like, oh, this influencer or this celebrity or this what do they say when they have like people that help them, their little, whatever it's called, their little coaches or whatever. I've never had a female, but I guess it could be like a guy and girl, whatever, however you want to see it. But I'll just go ahead and stick with I'll say a female. I've never had a female that I've 100% looked up to her and been like, wow, everything about this chick I love. I want to be like her. And I feel like now's the time. Now's the time. So if I could be that for someone else, because sis, we're gonna be learning this together. Things don't stop. The world doesn't stop. And I'm gonna be coming on here and it just keeps going because you guys, even when I've reached like an area of my life where I feel really good, I feel like I'm aware, things are still happening that I don't plan on. And the way I'm handling it, like more maturely, more aware, I'm just like, it's not that it doesn't sting. It still stings, but it's just more of a like, okay, I get it why it needed to happen. I understand. I could see the bigger picture now. So sis, I'm gonna start doing advice videos. I'm not gonna be the YouTuber that has a little list and it's like, okay, step number one, and then put it on here. Step number one, step number two, step number three. Sis, that has never been me. I'm the one that pops on the camera and I start talking like we're on FaceTime. I start talking like you're right here, sitting across from me, and I'm like, hey girl, what's good? Was good. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna speak. I'm gonna just do like minor editing. We're just gonna speak. We're just gonna talk. We're gonna be like doing our thing, okay? And something else I wanna do is get like a separate email for this YouTube channel. And you guys can go ahead and send like questions like, what should I do this? What would you recommend this, and this? And me as your big sis, your big fellow bad bitch, I'm gonna try to help you guys to the best of my ability, and I'll go ahead and keep everything private. Like I won't put your guys' name, I'll put no names involved, yada yada. But I'll just be like, oh, she has a question about her boyfriend, she has a question about her ex, he has a question about his ex, and I'll just like generalize it, put it on here, and you guys will just watch my videos and see if I got to your guys' questions because, like I said, it is something crazy that it is what it is. I no longer get upset that I'm like, oh, I never had someone that would like guide me in this, and this. No, I just had people I didn't want to be like. As cliche as it is, I just had people that I would watch and be like, oh gosh, like I really don't. I'm gonna learn from them. And I feel like I want to be that for someone because I've always said knowledge is free, love is free, helping people is free. It's all free, sis. So if I could be your big sis, I could be your big um, bad bitch sis. Okay, then there you go. Because one of the things for me, I actually have a younger sister, and I'll never forget this, and this stays in the back of my mind. One time, like I just got my brand new sport car and I was looking all cute like this, and I put my bad bitch music on. And she turns to me and she's like, I love like coming with you. I like driving or like, like running errands with you. I love being around you because your music's always bad bitch music. You're always like, you're just the energy. And I've always taken that compliment to heart. So if I can give you that energy through the camera, sis, and I want you to leave these videos being like, yes, Lina, that's my big sis, my bad bitch big sis, my boss bitch big sis, whatever. She told me this and this and this, and I'm gonna help you guys because, girl, and we're gonna be having our little goblets, our little cups, whatever you want to call this, of Red Bull, and I'm gonna be like, look, sis, this is what I need you to do. Okay, this is a Red Bull pineapple. So we're gonna be swirling our little Red Bulls or whatever, and we're gonna be talking and kikiing because if I can save you guys from some shit that I wish I knew, and even now, being a little bit older, being a little mature, there's some shit. Like I said, we're stubborn. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a Cancer. I'm a stubborn ass, and I like to think that I know everything. But sis, when it really gets you, you're just like, like girl, like I be telling myself, like, girl, really? Really, you knew, like what the heck? So I'm gonna go ahead and be like talking about different subjects, and like I said, if there is a backstory on how I ended up there or what I had to deal with to get to that point of thinking and yada yada, then I'll go ahead and say it. But for the most part, you guys, I am super, super excited. I feel like I have been called to do this. And again, it's just been something that like I will be talking to people and I really tell them like I will be going to dinner or it'll like just be like a quick question. It'll turn into like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. And I tell them like, I know I went to school for psychology, but I'm not being paid to be your like psychologist, therapist, whatever. I'm like, sis, I gotta go now. I gotta go now. But this will be totally different. This will actually be a platform that could actually speak on stuff and it'll like do one of these instead of me because y'all, I could anyone close to me, they write it, they come to me and they ask me, and oh, you said this the other day, and it really opened my eyes, and I'm like, I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did because we was talking for a cool minute, sis. So, anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and to my OG subscribers, thank you so much for being patient, and I'm just so excited to start this new YouTube little journey with you guys, and I'll see you guys at my next video. Bye, you guys. Say that I'm on the road, maybe I just lost control.